Hello everybody, today I am joining you from Universal Studios Florida, right outside the Epic Universe Preview Center. This place is awesome. It is dominated in the center of it with a scale model of what this brand new theme park to Florida will look like. We're definitely going to spend a lot of time looking at the model. There's also merchandise and like these really cool portals and photo ops inside of the preview center, as well as like this interactive app to help you look at the model in detail and like see what everything is. So we're gonna check all that out today here at the Epic Universe Preview Center. The Preview Center is located right in the center of CityWalk. There's Margaritaville over there, Islands of Adventure is that way, Hard Rock Cafe, and Universal Studios Florida that direction, and then literally 180 degrees over there is the Epic Universe Preview Center. Looking at it on the map, not sure if my phone is even bright enough, not sure if it can handle it, but there we are. There's both parks on either side of me, kind of left and right there. If you don't know what Epic Universe is, why the heck are you here? It is a brand new theme park that is currently being built, under construction, here in Orlando, Florida. It will have 5 different lands in this one theme park. And so it's a big building, by the way, and I love the archway with this, like, it reminds me of like Atlantis, the like patinaed copper. Let's head in. I need to change some camera settings here. Okay, we're inside. Starting off with just a few mannequins. We have some Dark Universe merchandise, and you can kind of see this really cool medallion that they're showing off. On the other side, we have some Epic Universe merch with a Celestial Park medallion. And then as we kind of head around, there is the big model in the center. Check out the, I love these like detailed pillars. I'm really loving the design of the room. The floor looks cool, all the walls look cool. Really loving really everything. So around, you're getting a good idea. Check out these like photo ops of these portals to all the 5 lands, kind of scattered around. There's Dark Universe. Some merchandise that we'll be checking out. And then of course, the model. Let's check out the model first. The model is really, really impressive. There is an augmented reality experience that I'll be looking at later. So you'll see these little AR little signs inside of here, but just kind of how you would enter the park. This is the entrance. You start by entering right there at the gate. Past that, what is interesting is that it's very park-like. I can see water, fountains, lots of park. And then you get to that big dome in the center, and that's almost like the hub for the area. Around that, you can see like there's a little, it's like a colorful little tower. Let me see if I can point at it right there. That's a tower. There's one back there, Dark Tower. We're gonna get a closer look at all of these. One over there, one there, and I think that's all of them, you know, and then this one, obviously. So those are the 5 different lands. Those are the entrances, the portals, and then the big dominating building in the center, that's a hotel, a really cool hotel. So let's take a closer look. Just kind of show you the app. This is, after you install it, there's a few permissions. I just skipped through that. But as you can see, direct your camera at the model to bring AR to life. And it also mentions this is only available at the Preview Center. You're not gonna be able to do this like in the living room of your house. So after we've dismissed that, we can come over to the model and take a look. A few things that I find really cool is right at the top, it'll kind of say what you're pointing at. So like this is Celestial Park here. You can see that there's already some animation stuff going on. But as I move over to the dragon area, How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Burke, the top will change. So you can kind of tell which land that you're looking at, as well as the interactions that are going on. You can also turn your phone sideways, which is kind of fun. I'm also recording my screen, so hopefully you'll be able to tell what I'm looking at a bit better. And so look, you can see a little peephole through there. Check this out, it's like glowing. Isn't that crazy? What on earth? And you have some more over there. Those are glowing. Check out the fireworks. And it's much easier to see where all the portals are because they glow. So that golden portal is the portal to Isle of Burke. The one back there is to the new Harry Potter Ministry of Magic area. And you have Dark Universe back there, the Mario land, and then Celestial Park, which is right there. Okay, so I kind of want to look at a few details, kind of everything. There are Celestial Park here, it's mostly just the park, and then the roller coaster. So let's head actually back over there and take a look at the roller coaster. We were over there at the entrance at Celestial Park. We're bringing it all the way around, and I'm trying to help orient yourself. Here we are at Stardust Racers, and check out the ride vehicles on top. They look so... I can actually even get a little bit closer. Look at them. They're giving steampunk, like almost actually the Space Mountain that's in Paris is kind of like the vibe that I'm getting. But it's a humongous, it's a massive roller coaster. There are two sides. So as you can see, there's like a orange. I never know my colors. There's like a greenish side and a yellow side. And it reminds me a little bit of Dueling Dragons. Universal loves their dual coasters. This is the side that you're gonna get a better view of Stardust Racers. You can kind of see these fun little silhouettes of the ride vehicles kind of going through. Now there's an interactive touch button here. If you touch that, it'll tell you a little bit about Stardust Racers. So feel what it's like to board a comet and race through the stars on Stardust Racers. So it's a thrill ride, basically, is the main takeaway of that. From the Celestial Park, let's actually move to Isle of Burke, because we've kind of been looking at it, because we still got Mario, Dark Universe, and even Wizarding World over here. So let's move back to Isle of Burke. In the Isle of Burke, you enter right here at this portal. So you could imagine kind of walking through. This is all water around that entrance. So lots of water as you come in. It is the Isle of Burke. So you're looking through islands. If you were to head to the right, you'd be coming down this area. And so you can kind of see there's boats in the water. This looks very kid-friendly, very fun. And then there's this massive building right here. This will be a show, The Untrainable Dragon. And my guess, this is speculation, is that this show will be very similar to the Bourne show. I'm guessing with like screen projection and fun sort of movements throughout. Right there, that building that has the white back, that's the mead hall. So that'll be one of the big restaurants for the area. You can kind of see just in front of that, there's like lots of little homes and lots of stuff going on. There's a whole other side that we have to get to, but there's this pole in the way. All right, we're back on the other side. That's that mead hall right there. Over here, this is Hiccup's Winged Adventure. This whole roller coaster, there's a really long roller coaster that goes throughout the whole area. This looks like a really long ride, honestly, because you can see some of the vehicles over there, just on that little loop right there. And then it also goes all the way over there to the entrance. That's the entrance, right? I'm trying to use my finger and find it on the screen. There it is, right? That's the entrance. And then look at that. That is some more of that roller coaster. It goes under the water. I mean, there's like, it looks like a really fun coaster. That looks like a really good coaster. Here's some more detail out in front of the mead hall. Some of that stuff over there. And then if you were to have headed to the left after you entered, you would have come to this area. This is another kiddie area. This will be like a playscape for the kids. And then heading down this way, this is definitely going to be some type of thrill ride. Look at that. The arms with the wings. Looks like there's nets in order to make sure to catch people's cell phones from falling out. That looks like one of those carnival attraction crazy rides. We're taking a look right here. This is the mead hall, and they have like a little like display of what it would look like inside, which is kind of fun. And then on the other side, you have the untrainable dragon, which is a show, and then I think that's about it. That's all the dragon stuff I see. We've only seen 2 lands. I feel like I've talked so much already. Next, let's head over to the Wizarding World. Now, what's kind of sad about that is that it hasn't truly been announced. There's a lot that hasn't been announced. We've seen lots about Dark Universe over there, and we have a really good idea of the Mario stuff because there's already a park very similar. So this hasn't been announced yet. So lacking some crucial information. I'm gonna wait my turn to get closer. Okay, so I'm kind of using that dome as a central point for you to reference where we're at. Here is the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and the Ministry of Magic. You can see that is the entrance. That it's actually a hand holding a wand. That is the portal. So you'll come through that portal and then check out this insane archway. Now, this is supposed to be in the streets of Paris, and gotta say, these buildings look very Paris-like. That's a very classic Paris architecture. You also kind of see there's like a tent in the middle. It looks like there's a carnival or a festival going on. This looks like the smallest space out of all of the lands, like except for maybe the one over there, the Mario Nintendo World. This space, outdoor space, looks very small, but there's this humongous building over here, and the name of the land is the Ministry of Magic, which when we saw it in the movies, it was inside. So there's a chance, this is speculation again, no one said anything about it, but there's a chance that there's more to this land that's a little bit more indoors. You can kind of see some off areas, like this area inside of here is like all made up, so you could probably like go and explore in there. Seeing some trees, which is really cool, and then like some really cool like statues over there, and then this like pathway here has this really cool like forced perspective thing going on. I'm pretty sure that that's what's happening with these like little spires kind of off to the side. I think that they have a really cool look there. So, like I said, they've been kind of announcing lands, and this one fully hasn't been announced and described what's going to be in it yet. So we're a little bit in the dark on some of the details. Next, let's just continue our counterclockwise. We're going to see a bit of the hotel and then Dark Universe over there. Okay, you've probably seen the hotel from the other side of the map. This is the Helios Hotel. It'll be grand, it'll be crazy. It, like right on the other side is this insane fountain. It'll have amazing views. I mean, I can't wait to walk through that. There's not really much else to say other than that will be the Helios Hotel, which is really, really cool. Okay, continuing on, Dark Universe. This entire building is a ride. And then, I think I'm gonna get a better perspective before we talk about it. Okay, here we are, Dark Universe. Now, I will be honest, as we look at this land, I totally naysayed this. Okay, I was like not into the idea of classic monsters when I first heard of it, but the more I look at this land, the cooler it is. That's the portal that we've been looking at. You would like enter in down this like crazy, creepy street. Look at this like park area. And then you can get a great view of the roller coaster, this insane manor building, and then there's also going to be a windmill that's actually on fire. This will be in effect similar to how, you know, the Diagon Alley Dragon goes off every once in a while. That fire will go off every once in a while as well. So, okay, let's take a look at what we can expect. This building here is Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein experience. There's some lore behind it that all the monsters are being released and they're going crazy, okay? You're not gonna like it. It's a thrill ride. You can kind of see, I think that's the entrance or maybe the exit, but what I'm almost positive is that this is the queue, and look at how cool this looks, okay? I think Universal was like, yeah, people like Halloween Horror Nights. Okay, maybe we can bring the scary. Maybe we can be the scary park. Because there's like this insane graveyard situation, more queue back there. And my favorite thing is this hole. Like there's a weird actual, like they're digging up something next to that tree. Oh my gosh, and I just noticed the wires like going up to the building over there. Like this is where they're gonna catch the lightning. That's insane. Okay, over here you can kind of see this roller coaster. This will be Curse of the Werewolf, another thrill coaster. It looks like it kind of goes back here in this like tint, like it looks almost like I don't know, market stall, like you'd be at a flea market or something back there. You also have the windmill. I keep forgetting the word windmill for some reason. I look at this thing and I'm like, a blade thing. This will be the Burning Blade Tavern. So this is a food hall where you'd be able to get some quick snacks and things like that. And then there's one more food option in here, and it is a steakhouse, Doss Steakhouse, which is run by vampires, which I don't know if anyone wants to eat there for that. I will say I did kind of stop doing the AR experience stuff because in the Harry Potter area, there really wasn't a lot to see, especially with it coming soon. But over here, you get a you get a few really cool previews. One is the Burning Blades of the Burning Blade Tavern. You can see all of the restaurants, but you also get this really fun look inside of the Frankenstein ride. And you can also get a good look at almost like what the ride vehicle will be like. So it's very similar to Forbidden Journey. And that'll be an interesting ride. Okay, last but certainly not least, Super Nintendo World. I am so excited about this. So that is the entrance. There's tubes over there. And this will be sort of the entrance to Super Nintendo World. They have a really cool Donkey Kong section inside of here too. So you kind of have both areas to the Super Nintendo World. You can kind of see like a portal there, which I think will be the way that you pass from one to the other, which is pretty cool. Over here in the more Nintendo section, not the Donkey Kong section, you have the Toadstool Cafe, which you can kind of see the toadstool right there, the little top of the toadstool, so that'll be a nice place to eat. And you also have this Yoshi ride. So this will be Yoshi's Adventure, and those little Yoshi vehicles, I've seen BioReconstruct on Twitter like actually posting photos of those when he goes over them in an airplane, and they're super duper adorable. This massive building here will be Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. This will be a like 3D, 4D show experience. Okay, so now let's move over to Donkey Kong Country. I love that this adds a lot more space to this land because that is a very small area, and now that you can kind of go back here, I'm really excited about the amount of space because it looks like once you enter, you get a big wide spot to kind of just hang out. There's like a plane that's down. It's kind of fun. I assume they're gonna sell some food there or something. That seems plausible. This ride is going to be another thrill ride, and it's minecart madness, and it looks like you're going to be in a minecart, and you're going to get like shot out of this like barrel, just like in the video games. The ride is really cool because the track itself is cleverly installed to make it look like the cart will actually jump which is pretty neat. And then really just, that's kind of it for this land. Looks really cool. Other than that, looks really neat. Let's take a look at this in the augmented reality because that whole area over there, it comes out really cool in augmented reality. Okay, here it is, Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. Check that out. If the experience is anything like actually being on Rainbow Road, I am all for it. I have played way more Mario Kart than is like, it'd be embarrassing to talk about how much I played Mario Kart. Also over here, look, you get a little Donkey Kong. You have some bongos, which is really funny. And let me see if I can get over there into the actual Nintendo World land. Anything over there? Oh, we got some. Oh my gosh! I was always at Koopas. Got some Koopa Troopas flying around. That's about it. fun, fun, fun. Okay, who is still with us? We have taken a look at this entire model and we still have quite a lot of the preview center to take a look at. Just one more pass through, right down. The area you have, I mean, I'm just shocked at how many rides, how many like brand new experiences. I'm crazy pumped. Crazy pumped. So let's take a look around the rest of the store. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna go counterclockwise again. There is a really cool photo op with the Isle of Burke. And my guess is that this art might actually be some of the concept art for what we see in the land. So it's almost like the portal. They're going heavy with the universe portal idea. So this portal here will be a really cool view of the land. I'm not really going to cover a lot of the merch, but there is some merch here for how to train your dragon. The next portal photo op is the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic, and you can kind of get a better idea of what the perspective would be when we had seen that model. Remember when I was like, there's a forced perspective shot? That's what I think that is over there. You have the scene that we saw in the middle of the street with the tents and whatnot, and it looks like Paris. That is a Paris-looking area. Very, very cool. They do have some merchandise, as well as pointing out these crazy medallions earlier in the video. Check that one. Is that the Elder Wand? Elden Wand? Elder Wand? It's been so long since I've read the books, I am forgetting. Can you believe it? Some really cool, like, look at this little, like, half bag here. There is so, this video is already so long, I don't really want to cover every bit of merch, but there's some very cool things. Also, the Mario merch, I love the Mario merch. We're gonna get to that in just a sec. Check out the Mario portal so you can see the Donkey Kong land back there. Minecart Madness even is showing up, like, in there. That is actually really, really cool. Yoshi's Adventure, Mario Motors over there. I mean, that looks awesome. I love the detail. Donkey Kong Country, there's the entrance. Now, I absolutely approve of what they've done here in the Super Mario World, like, gift area. They've gone total M&M route. Where look, you got like a Mario section, a Luigi section, a Peach section, a Bowser section, and a Yoshi section. And I even appreciate all of the matching cups. Like, it's like everyone has their own thing, which, you know, you get the Yoshi shirt, you could match with the exact same style of Bowser shirt. I like the theming here. So, and then there's just Super Nintendo World merch. But look at that. Isn't that cool? I like it. Don't call them Mickey ears. They're Boo ears. Right next to the cashiers. This is like the forgotten corner of everything. You got some Harry Potter, some Epic Universe, a little bit of How to Train Your Dragon, some Dark Universe. It was like the corner of everything. So take a look. This shirt, it caught my eye. Look at these sleeves. I was thinking, ooh, a nice brown shirt. And I was like, I don't think I can pull those sleeves off. I don't think that is for me. And our final stop will be the Dark Universe portal. They do have some really cool merch also. This bucket hat caught my eye. It's a little hard to read, but look at the blue lightning. You always need a good shot glass for any land that's opening, okay? If you don't have a shot glass made, is it even a location on this earth? I think that's critical to putting it on the map. And then the Dark Universe photo op, which really has me excited because the other ones are pretty, like, they look very similar to what I assume that it's gonna look like. Look at this. Creepy. Creepy, scary. Like, do I actually want to ride that ride? If it has real electricity and Frankenstein's inside, I don't think so. I'm gonna have to give it a second thought. And I really like their medallion too. It's like, it looks like it'll hurt me. Okay, y'all, that's everything that the Epic Universe Preview Center has to offer. Really, really crazy inside of here. Fun. I love that this exists. Really thankful that Universal gives us a spot to check out this new land. Oh my gosh, I gotta get this lanyard. You're required. they know what they're doing with the lanyards. They make you get one because you gotta scan it all the time. They don't actually make you do anything. I'm just saying, it's a good strategy to make you buy a good lanyard. It's really bright out here after leaving especially that dark universe area. It was very dark. Anyway, that is it for me on today's video. Hope you enjoyed it, and stick around for future videos. Until then, goodbye.